everything I know.
I know what it was like, I was there once. Single parents, hate your appearance. Did you struggle to find your place in this world? And the pain spawns all the anger.
So 3 things before I get into this video. 1, just because I'm talking about it does not mean I want you guys to go out and try it. If you guys feel comfortable, go out and try it, but I would not want you guys to try this until you guys are like 16, 17. I don't want you guys to start at a very young age, like me, for 1. For 2, I know I've told this story before on my channel, but it's been a while and I've grown up since then and I've gotten a lot better at YouTube since then, so I figure why not bring it back? Because for part 3, I want to be able to move on a little bit and do a little bit different stuff with my channel, like life stories and stuff like that, instead of having to do cartoon conspiracies and cartoon creepypastas. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this video. So as you guys can see by the title, this video is about the first time I have ever smoked weed. So the first time I ever smoked weed, I was like 13 years old. I was in the 8th grade and I was with one of my 9th grade friends, which where I live, the 8th grade is middle school and 9th grade is high school. So where I used to live in this city that, like, if you would go down my backyard and you would cross over a bridge, you would end up at the YMCA, and then if you went right, you would go to the bike trail, and then left, you would go over a bridge again, over a river, and you would end up at a, like, bike ramping place, like a bike trick place. It was like dirt mounds where you would ramp your bike and do tricks and, you know, stuff like that. And so I was with one of my friends who happened to be a year older than me. So since I was in 8th grade, he was in 9th grade, he was a high schooler. And we were down there, we were riding our bikes and stuff like that with a lot of other people. And his 2 friends showed up and they were talking to him. And he was like, okay, Andaull, so I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go do something. You can come with me or you can stay here. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to come with you just because I don't know, like, all these people that are here and I don't want to be around, like, people I don't know. Because at that age, I was a very young and nerdy child. Like, he was kind of basically a protector, like protection, just that so I didn't get beat up because I was bullied a lot as a child. So anyway, as I was saying, so we get over to this area where there's, like, a bench near that, like, dirt mound place. And he's sitting there and his friend pulls out a bag of weed, and let me tell you guys, oh my god, it was the brownest shit I have ever seen. It was some dirty ass shit, which you guys are going to understand in the story later what I'm telling you. It was some dirty brown ass shit. So he pulls out this like Pepsi bottle or this Coke bottle that's got like a homemade stem in it that he made at home. He made some sort of bong at home, and he pours a little bit of water into it from like a cup that he had, like a bottle of water that he had. And so he loads up the bong like you would. He loads up the bong and he puts it in there, and it's me, him, and 2 of his other friends. So we were sitting there and he was like, okay, Logan, do you want to smoke this? And I was like, what is it? He's like, oh, it's weed. And I was like, man, I don't know, because I heard back in school that, you know, weed is bad for you and it can hurt you and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, which isn't true in the first place. But I was just, you know, kind of like listening to the teachers. And he was like, no, it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you. I promise. If it hurts you, you know, da-da-da-da-da. And I was like, okay. So I was like, man, first, I'm going to let you blow the smoke in my face so I can see, like, what it's like a little bit before I actually hit it myself. So what he does is he takes it and he lights it for about 10 seconds, lets the smoke come up, and he hits it. And he blows it in my face, and then he passes it to his friend, and his friend does the same thing. And then he passes it to his friend, and she does the same thing to me. So it eventually gets around to me in the circle, and he tells me what to do. He tells me to hold the carb on the side of the bottle, and he told me to just like hit it, like light it for like 10 seconds, hit it, and then blow it out. And he said I should feel the effects of it in about like 5 minutes. So I was like, okay. So I hit it, and I took a pretty big ass hit for like my first time. And I remember I was just coughing up a lung and everything. And he was like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And he was like, okay, cool. So he was like, I passed it back to him and he hit it again. And then it went back in the circle and it ended up back to me. And I hit it again. And I remember, since it was just some dirt ass weed, I remember it didn't get me very high, but it got me like a body high, like maybe a head buzz a little bit. But I mean, it really wasn't the first time I got high. It was the first time I smoked. If you guys want to hear the video about the first time I got high, tell me in the comment section below and I will tell you about that, because that happened about when I was like 16 years old and I was at a different friend's house. But that's basically my story of the first time I got high. I mean, I didn't really get high. That's the first time I smoked weed. And I don't know. I mean, at first I didn't enjoy it just because I didn't understand it, because I was like, man, what kind of feeling is this? Because I don't, this is how I feel on a normal occasion. So what's the fun in this? But then when I was like 16, one of my friends talked me into it like later at a later age. So if you guys want to hear that story, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like on this video to let me know you guys want to see more life stories. And I will see you guys in the next video. This has been Andaull, and peace out.